Hello and welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz
review.
So we did a secret. We did a secret screaming.
What did you say? A secret
screaming? Screaming.
Yep.
At Cineworld as part of our unlimited membership.
We did.
So we went to cinema,
we knew
not knowing what the heck we were going to watch. We were guessing that it was going to be the Monkey.
It was going to be Monkey.
It wasn't. I was surprised what it was.
Yeah. When it came up initially, it sort of sidelined me because I thought,
this is a horror movie? This is going to be slightly...
It was very pink with some blood spots.
Yeah.
I was like,
this is a horror movie?
This is a horror movie?
Anyway, it was Companion.
Yes. And I have seen the trailer. So I want to start with the trailer, if I may.
Yeah, go for it.
So the trailer, literally, when I saw the trailer, I've seen it several times while seeing other movies, I thought it was all about two people who fall in love, but they both happen to be serial killers or something like that, and then have a turbulent relationship going around murdering loads of other people with an eventual sort of lovers showdown where they kill each other.
I'm gonna kill you now.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
The trailer, thankfully, didn't give you any idea of what this movie was actually about.
Exactly.
I was actually really quite taken with it.
Yeah, so... Okay, when it was revealed what it was, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. It took a few minutes to actually get invested in it, I'll say that. But there was a moment where there was this, like, shock twist, and it was like,
and the whole audience went, oh!
It was like, of course.
And it was like, damn, how did we not see that?
And... it just became so much fun.
It was. After that point,
it became so much fun.
It became a comedy. It became
kind
of a bit of
dark
action. Yeah, dark comedy, but it had comedy moments in it.
Yeah.
Because I like the guy in it whose name I do not know.
The guy who plays Huey in The Boys.
He's in The Boys, yeah, and you know, you imagine right from the beginning that he's the nice guy.
Yeah.
And it turns out he's not.
No.
But the trouble is, he screws it all up.
Yeah.
He tries his best.
There's a plan.
And it's a bit of a plan.
Wrong.
It's kind of like 12th of a plan.
12th of a plan.
That's it.
Very good idea.
But yeah, no. Once that the penny dropped with that lovely little twist, and you suddenly, as I say, the whole audience was like, oh, it was a head slapping moment, and then there was some other head-slapping moments that you suddenly had to sit back and go, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it's like, how did we not catch on to this sooner?
Yeah. So this is where this is not a spoiler-free review, so this is where the spoilers come in.
Okay, we're bringing it in.
So you've got this love story between this girl and this bloke, and they meet in a supermarket, and it's all wonderful, and then they're going to go and spend a weekend with their friends. Unfortunately, one of the friends who owns this wonderful lodge in the countryside and all the forest around a lake is a Russian, and we're led to believe he's kind of like mafiosa type, oligarch type of thing, and he obviously takes a fancy to Huey, the character's girlfriend, and you have this little scene where she goes down to the beach and she's going to basically spend some time by the beach, and she suddenly discovers she's got a knife in her pocket.
Yeah.
And at that point you're going, why she got a knife?
You saw it in her bag as well.
Yeah.
And it was only then revealed that it was a knife.
Well, actually, you saw it there, but you also saw the mod pen drive in that bag as well.
We're giving it away now.
Anyway, so then the oligarch type character decides he's going to try and sort of like get a little bit frisky with her.
Yeah.
And she basically shoves him straight through the neck. And the next minute, you know, she's back up the lodge,
covered in
blood, going, I just killed whatever his name was. Sergey.
Poured me a cat.
Yeah, poor bit of a stereotypical name, but poor old Sergey got killed.
Yeah.
And this is when it starts to unravel, because she's freaking out, and then the guy, the boyfriend, just says, what's her name?
Iris.
Iris says, yes. Iris, go to sleep. Boop.
Look, robot.
The eyes go white, and she just shuts down because she's a robot. Who would have believed it? That was the.
That was the first thing. That was the first twist, and I thought that was brilliantly done.
Up until that point, you didn't see it coming.
No.
I'm so glad they didn't give her anything like that away in the trailer.
Yeah.
She just suddenly the robot shuts down, and suddenly I thought, Cherry 2000. Because if you ever remember this old 80s movie called Cherry 2000 where people actually have like companion robots, which they fall in love with, which they sleep with, they do all the things that human beings obviously do.
Well, that was the thing. In after this point in it, it was all the jokes about the sex robots.
Yeah, the sex robots. And that would explain the fact that he'd been humping her and he's like, oh, and she's like, there you go. When you saw that scene, you imagine that it's just she wasn't really that interested.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, now we see it coming. But it turns out she's not the only one.
No.
Because there's another bloke there who's in love with this other guy, and they're and they've got this gay relationship.
Got this whole story. Instead of the oranges, it's like, one was dressed as a dinosaur. Oh, you're standing on my tail.
We met at this fancy dress
party. Which then had a different spin on it when they had to change the user.
Yeah, change the user. Suddenly, it's Huey's character who is not Huey, but I can't remember the character's name.
Yeah,
but anyway,
Josh.
That's it. Josh's character then has to reboot him and become his new companion, and it's like so it goes through this whole dream sequence again, which is I'm saying is a comedy parts to it. It's really funny. Yeah, really funny. And of course the thing was is what's her name again? Iris. She think Iris. She managed to escape and runs off with his mobile phone. Yeah. And of course the mobile phone's got all her user details and settings. So she's like, he's put her down at 40% intelligence. Yeah. Up like that, doing all these things.
Change eye colour, change the voice to like access the car.
Yeah, it was really good. And of course the whole point was he'd got a mod in order to break her programming and cause her to kill Sergei. Yeah. And then they were going to reboot her and then just blame the fact that she'd obviously had a glitch. Yeah. Because she was a rental. It's just a rental. I love it. And so they were going to clear out Sergei's vault of millions of dollars. $12 million. And then they
run off with it.
Run off with it. As simple as that. And blame it on Iris.
Well, what was hilarious was when the company came.
The service guys come to collect her.
And he explains this whole sequence of events.
Yes, yeah, she shot herself through the head.
They just pack up and get in the van. They're just like, oh yeah, he's screwed. He modded her.
Yeah, he modded her. They knew.
He's screwed.
And he's given them this big explanation, and they go, yeah, but that's just her Bluetooth connection in the head. Everything, all the hard drives. All the solid state hard drives down here,
Got all the footage recordings.
It's all recorded.
Just to stop fraud,
He's going,
shit. Oh shit.
But this is great.
But then they set the other guy on.
He gets the other robot and it says, aggression level, 100%.
It's funny because I got that vibe of like the the T-1000 from him because he was obviously dressed up in the cop uniform as well.
Say, that's a nice bike.
Well, honestly, it had tropes from Terminator.
Yeah.
She burnt all her hand. Yeah. That's one of the things I couldn't work out in the trailer because you see her arm, and that's why I thought.
And then it makes sense when you've seen it.
And then she peels the skin off, and she's doing the old Terminator bit.
Yeah.
And yes, and eventually, obviously, she wins the day.
She manages to survive.
She gets a what's it? The terminology. Jailbreak by the other service guy.
By Teddy.
And then she gets all the money and she basically drives off into the sunset, so to speak. Yeah. Which has a nice little sequence as she's going past another one of herself in another car. It's like, ooh.
And then that one just looks back as like, oh dear.
Hang on.
Wait, am I a robot?
You're not meant to tell them they're robots.
Yeah.
All in all, a totally unexpected movie. Thankfully, the trailer didn't spoil anything, like we just did.
Because that's very rare nowadays. Most of the time, everything is given away.
In comparison, okay, if you've seen our Wolfman one, the trailer told you everything. This one, nothing. And it was great, and I really enjoyed the movie.
I wouldn't have gone to have seen this.
Nope.
If it wasn't for this secret streaming.
I don't think I would have bothered to. If you had gone and say, "Oh, this is on Companion, should we go and watch it?" Wouldn't have bothered. Wouldn't have bothered. But I didn't know.
Because even the synopsis, you look at the synopsis, it doesn't give anything away.
Which is great. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
It's a gamble. But it was great. and I really enjoyed this movie. I'm going to look forward to seeing it again. It's a
I want to get it.
yeah.
I definitely want to get this.
I definitely want to get it. I think it was funny. It's got some action in it. It's got some nice tropes in it. I like the whole idea of, let's face it, we're living in an age where literally we're on the cusp of having home domestic robots wandering around.
Yeah.
You know, so who knows where we're going to be in 20 years' time. You know, so...
Oh, no.
Well, you know what people are like.
Yeah.
So don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, I'm going to get this movie. Well, you're going to get the movie. I'm going to watch it again. And I would mark this time to mark it out of 10. I actually really enjoyed this. I think for a little movie, unexpected, I am going to give it an 8.5.
Oh, I was going to go 8.
Yeah.
I was going to go 8.
So I've just pictured the post there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me audibly laugh. I love the action, the audience reaction, because again, I'm sorry, ladies, but there was this brilliant bit in it where she's talking to him on the phone, and he's going, are you breaking up with me? And she's going,
You can't do this to me.
And she's going, no, it's not you, it's me. And all the blokes in the audience went, they all have heard that one line, before. It's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
And I just thought this, and the audience reaction was just stunning. And when you're getting that kind of feedback, if you are a director or one of the actors, and if you were sitting in a movie theatre and you were listening to that around you, you think, we hit the nail on the head.
Yeah,
we did it.
We get it.
So I like that. So that's where it gets that extra 0.5 for me.
Yeah. Companion. It was a really good movie. Go to the cinema when it comes out. You
Give
will
it a try.
literally enjoy it.
Hopefully you'll see it without seeing this trailer. This.
It's kind of a hard one because we don't want to spoil it, but we do want to talk about it.
Exactly. So
because it was really enjoyable.
So,
I dare say the word is going to get out somewhere along the line, and hopefully that might encourage a lot of people who wouldn't have naturally gone to see it to go and watch it.
Anyway,
so perhaps that's what we're doing.
Go give it a try. I'm sure you'll enjoy it on one level or another. It's great fun.
If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.
Oh, you beat me to it. You'd like to see. See you in the next one.